Hello there everybody, how's it going? I'm Duty Glitch coming to you today. Today I am playing as Skarner in the jungle. Apparently we want to invade according to Mr. Blitzcrank Wamboozle Man, so that's what we're gonna flip and do. I should probably start my E if that's what the course of action is, but I'm not gonna do it yet just in case this invade turns out to be worthless. Granted, your Q does like no damage to the game anyway, but I would still assume it's the best thing to start first. I'm not sure. I think they know what our plan is, Blitzcrank. It's probably not going to work. So I'm just saying maybe we should reevaluate our life decisions. I'm just trying to, help us all out here. There appears to be a Lux involved right now. So we did start the E and we did not get the stun off, but we did burn 2 flashes. So my teammates were body blocking me, making it so I couldn't actually finish the job, which is a bit awkward. But hey, burn 2 flashes, very good at the end. But Lee Sin, you're a dinglehorn, you know that? I don't know, at this point I might as well just go to my flipping Krugs, because Lee Sin's apparently the biggest donglehorn in this entire side of the country, but hopefully it doesn't screw me over too badly. I'm still Skarner. I don't know, does Skarner have good wave clear? I actually have no idea. Well, we probably could have killed Lux there, but I couldn't get through my team. So maybe I should have flash stunned her, but I don't know. It didn't seem like a good idea at the time. But what are you gonna do? I suppose we have a really good leash though, so that's pretty sweet. I don't know if Blitzcrank got any of that CS or not. It's honestly kind of hard to tell. So I'm just gonna hope that he didn't. And do I want to get my red? Oh, look at Shaco over here being the biggest scum. I like it. I like it a lot. Well, hopefully, Lee Sin doesn't try doing anything fishy, because there's no way in 10 million years I'll be able to fight him. But it looks like I'm fine so far. So I think we're good. He probably doesn't want to invade after the knowing the fact that we have a Blitzcrank who's pretty big on the aggro side of things. So I think we're good. I would hope we're good at the very least. Go and wallop that little jokester, Mr. Cinderling. More like Nerdling is what I'm trying to get at here. Alright, so Lux is like gonna die. Maybe? No, she's gonna live. Well, she almost died very, very early. That's not comforting for the future, but it also means Lux has no flash and ignite, which means we can feel very free to gank her, potentially. But there's also the fact that at the end of the day, we are still just Skarner, and we don't really do much until we hit 6. And yeah, I don't think I ever said the teams. I don't think I did, yeah. And we have pretty interesting stuff. Yasuo up top, we have, those interesting parts by the Shaco top, which I've done Shaco mid before. I actually have not done Shaco top, though. So, I don't know what that necessarily means anything, but it's interesting regardless. So, I'm going to ping I am on my way, and we're going to see what we can accomplish here. Oh, the dodge of the century. And we're going all out here. Oh, he ignited me instead. Well, that's just a bit awkward. Yo, man. Yo. So, I'm not sure what went wrong there. I wanted you to get the kill. What? Shaco! I'm the jungler. I don't want to get the kill. No. That went horrible. Why'd that go so badly? Well, Shaco stopped attacking when he shouldn't have. No. I can't think of anything to say. It's like, that's very weird for a laner to want the jungler to get the kill. Like, most times, the laner's trying to get the kill, and they won't say no for an answer. They'll flash ignite it and everything. But that somehow allowed Yasuo to get a double kill, which is just horrible, and I can't fathom how things actually went that way. So, yeah, pretty awful. Pretty flippin' awful. Thankfully, we did have Lissandra dodge that, which is pretty nice. And if we can get the stun off, we can probably kill her. But so far, Lee Sin is too close, so I need to kind of wait a little bit. Plus there's this slight issue here, so we're going to try to show up here and maybe acquire. Alright, well, it's probably going to be the end of that, and please do enough damage. Please do. Skarner's so damn weak. This is why I hate Skarner. He does no damage. Alright, it's not. See, if I was Kazakh's there, which is my favorite jungler, by if I was Kazakh's there, I would have gotten the kill. But since I'm Skarner, which is an amazing champion in League of Legends, by the way, he does massive damage, and he's so good that he can kill people without even knowing where they are. I guess he tried doing a camp and it didn't work out for him. Well, that's nice to know. It makes that atrocity not as atrocious. And hopefully, my main concern is Shaco, and hoping he doesn't like die in the future. So we're just gonna kind of going over here and see what we can accomplish here. So we're gonna like maybe get something done here, but it's gonna, as per usual, I'm Skarner, so I'm pretty much just gonna kite it away because League of Dashes, Graves' dash echo, there's like 10,000 dashes in this game. So we're just gonna pretty much do nothing and leave because we can't really get any camps right now. So we might as well just go back and acquire some items while we're at it. And I'm going Cinderhulk Skarner because I might as well go with the flow of doing no damage. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Going Cinderhulk. Maybe it's a good idea, maybe it isn't. I do want to at least go Trinity Force so I do some damage in the future. But I don't know. I do find it weird how it recommends Warrior. I mean, I could go Warrior, but like I feel like I would just be I would do no damage and be easy to kill them. Like I feel like I should at least go for one or the other. I don't think I can afford to go for both. So you know, it's a bit of a finicky situation overall. Hopefully this situation goes well for us. Okay, yep, no, they're just fine. I'm not needed in this world, and our Lyssandra's getting camped like immensely by this Lee Sin. But I really need to hit 6. Like I really need to hit 6, so I would like to do that before I gank again. As much as I'm trying to make something happen. I'm trying to redeem myself after that horrific occurrence in the top lane. Like that's the kind of thing that should happen in bronze. Like, well, not necessarily. Alright, well, there's the train has started, and I don't like it. Alright, that's definitely warded, so we'll just kind of walk on over to the red buff. That was she very conveniently left it at the exact time I showed up, which is unlikely, but possible, I suppose. Shaco, I hope, all I can say is I hope you do well in the future. It should be really easy to get a kill on this Lux if we can just have the Lysandra ult her. But even now I'm wondering, like, would we do enough damage? That's always the main concern at the end of the day, is would we do enough damage? But this should be an easy kill. If I can ult her. Who warded there? Alright, who's the wise guy who warded there? Because there is definitely a ward, like, right here. Oh, I just want to gank. I just want to gank so badly. It's just, there's such a frustration with playing jungles that have to run to the person to gank because of things like that. Granted, like, any person could have walked, no jungler could have really avoided that little vision debacle there. Okay, maybe we feel like go around the left, but now she's probably going back because of the fact that she has no mana, so we'll just kind of be right here and activate this crystal again so I can get my blue buff with utmost ease. I really don't want to give you this, Lysandra, because I don't really trust you to not die with it, because Lee Sin's ganking you a lot, but I guess I'll kind of let you have it. We'll Parbro W and that'll be that. I mean, Lysandra's really good with blue. I just don't trust her with it. That's really the gist of it. I just don't trust her with it. So, but hey, we'll see how things go in the future, and the future is not here yet. So you know, it's kind of, you know, maybe take it slow. Take it slow. Lee Sin is diving at the bottom lane, and Blitzcrank might die here. Gonna ping that I'm on my way, and we'll see what we can accomplish here. And alright, well, there's the flash. Took a lot of turret shots there, but hey, I burnt the flash out of it, so I was perfectly fine. And if I did ult her, she probably was gonna die, so makes sense that she did indeed flash there. Can I buy Cinderhulk? I can almost. I was gonna go back, but I decided I should probably check the cost for my jungle item first. You know, one thing we have to look at, we have forward to look at is, aside from supports, they have only one tank, so that's potentially a good thing, right? Maybe, I don't know. Looks like Yasuo's in a good position to gank, and this time I can actually probably do something. So we're gonna like kind of waltz around here. Ah, geesh. Oh Jesus, he just had to not die. He just had to not die, and there it is. And there it is. There is the kill on it. Wait, how did Shaco even get the kill? Maybe through a knife and I didn't see it. Well, good that I show up at the time I did, because that very nearly went terribly. It looks like our bot lane's doing pretty sweet stuff as well, which is always good. I don't know if Shaco sees the Lee Sin right there. So he should probably be a little bit careful, and we should probably maybe try to assist him if at all possible. I doubt we'll be able to kill this Lee Sin here, because at the end of the day, we're Skarner. Yep, that'll be the end of that. And apparently, Lux showed up in the bottom lane, and I can't really get too mad at Blitzcrank for spam pinning there, because Lissandra should have indeed pinged there. I have signaling. Do you have like things on the back of you? I don't know. It's a great like tag right there, by the way. Just the face, I like it a lot. So we're gonna go Trinity Force next, so I can actually have chance to gain up on people and do stuff like that. Did he just flash on me? Yup. Yes, he did. He tried to get the vision with his E or whatever, but I don't know. Didn't really work out. Sweet. Yeah, you got it. Shaco is indeed sweet. Angry Penguin as well is your name, and I like that a great deal. Okay, gonna do these raptors here because the vision buff is very ideal, and then we're gonna once again try to gank somewhere. I think you're supposed to level up your E second because it increases the slow. I'm not sure though. Also, I'm gonna like kind of take a look at this jokester here. Not really gonna be able to do anything about him, but he's gonna like walk past us, and it's gonna be a grand old time for everybody. Jeez, this Lissandra is getting camped. All the heck, she's been ganked by Lee Sin like 10 times, and it's just she just doesn't care. You know, she's gonna take it, and you know, I'm glad she is gonna take it. Oh, this is gonna go pretty well, I would think, unless there's a flash that happens, in which case it may not go entirely well. But you know, we can try. Stop body blocking me! Oh my god! Every time I plan to do something like flash ult, someone just body blocks me. I'm pretty sure it's been Blitzcrank both times actually. So that is definitely a possibility. We also could do Dragon right now, but I don't know if it's a good idea because we don't know where Lux is, and there's Lee Sin right there. Dragon's not a good idea. If Lux was dead or something like that, I would feel more happy about a decision like that. You know, much more pleased. Please, there's a ward down there, but my red buff is also up, so we're gonna go achieve that. Oh, I thought Varus was doing better. He's actually 1-2-1. That's not too fantastic. Are you okay? You are dead. Alright, well, being AD carry alone, that far pushed up, probably helps contribute to your demise. So that's going to be the end of his life. Piece of advice for everybody out there: if you're an AD carry, namely Varus, don't do that. Don't be alone pushed up to their turret, because when you don't know where the jungler is, because you will die. And it's going to be our Shaco dying once again. The 3-3 Shaco is having a grand time by the looks of things, and we're just gonna like ult her is what we're gonna do. We're just gonna ult her, and we're just gonna kind of ult her here. And I mean, that was like really easy to avoid, but okay. You're supposed to stay farther back and not get greedy for the kill, and then she got greedy for the kill. I like how we have the two exact spectrums here. We have Shaco, much rarer, where he's like, yo, I want you to get the kill, jungler. I'm a nice guy. And then it just goes terribly because like no one's doing enough damage because of that. And then there's the Lissandra syndrome, where you can die in one hit from like one attack, and then you're like, you know what, I want this kill. It's like, you probably shouldn't want this kill because you will die, and then they die. And that's the part no one really looks forward to, is when the dying happens. So yeah. But hey, you know, what do you do? Not the end of the world necessarily. Lee Sin might be fed, Yasuo might be fed, Lux might be fed, but at least Graves isn't fed. At least Graves is not fed. You know, that's a positive, is what that is. I don't really know how I feel about like helping you here, buddy. Doesn't really seem that ideal. Alright, apparently Lee Sin is here, so I don't know what the heck he's doing here, but he's here for sure. Kind of wish he wasn't, to be honest with you. I don't have my ultimate, so I don't really know how I feel about like doing something here, but I think we're like planning on doing something regardless, so Let's just kind of like look over here and see if Lee Sin's still chilling. He's not still chilling, that's to be expected, so we're just going to kind of work on slaying this Grump instead and hope it goes pretty well for us, which maybe it will, maybe it won't, I don't know. Varus, are you fighting Graves? Is that what's going on here? No, it's not Varus. Varus is 1-4 apparently, and they actually did take my blue, which upsets me a great deal. There is Yasuo once again, and alright, well, I didn't think our bot lane was doing this poorly. I could have sworn Varus and Blitzcrank were doing very good things in the world, and now they're just not. They're just not at all. And I would be very surprised if Shaco lives here. Because yeah, he is dead. And Lysandra is also probably dead. That was a magnificent flash if I ever saw one. Alright, well, that'll be the end of that pretty much. We'll just walk away and probably ult you under turn, just kind of kill you, because someone has to do the great things in the world here, and if that someone's going to be me, then that someone's going to be me. So we're just going to like kind of walk away from you, and that's going to be the end of that. And if you really want to do this, then that's fine. You should die from it, but yeah, he died from it. Jeez, these people are ruthless. And I don't know how I feel about this ruthlessness, but it's something I'll have to deal with regardless. Sheen and Swiftness boots, I guess. Right? Is that a good call? I don't know. Phone, do you have anything to say? Phone has nothing to say. You know, it's not like I'm expecting something vastly important or anything, and I told someone to email me back and then they just don't. Nothing like that is occurring within the life of Vivid_Void at YouTube.com. There's no underscore in the YouTube channel name. In fact, the void isn't even in it because I have some old name that I used for that. I thought it was cool. What should you, here's a tip. If you want to name a channel, if you want to name anything, a username, anything, don't put gamer in your title. Don't put gamer in your title because it just makes you look young. It just makes you look like you're like 13, and no one likes that, because then you grow older and you're like, that it just sounds silly. And that's why you do stuff like Boreman. Like, anything's better. Alright guys, you need to learn. You need to learn when to like just to stop, because I don't think you're necessarily stopping right now. I can like maybe kill you, but once again, their team has showed up with reinforcements abound. At least Lysandra didn't die. We've concluded now that this Varus is bad, but, and I don't mean that as an insult. Granny, calling someone bad is pretty much an insult, but yeah, it's like when you say no offense, it's like, you're stupid, but no offense. It's like, well, that's pretty offensive though. So I mean, I'm kind of offended. That was a very interesting way to go about things, Lee Sin, and if it worked, it would have been really silly, but it didn't work, so, you know, GG pretty much. Is the plan working? Is the plan working? The plan better work, or I'm gonna flip 10 tables. Alright, the plan worked. The plan somehow worked. We're doing it. I'm actually 6-2-3. Huh, sweet. I'm a scorpion. I'm a crystal scorpion. Let's go over here and go about our daily business. Oh, flippin' Yasuo, man. Really, you're gonna be the guy? You're gonna be Mr. Split Push, man. You're the what? You're the kind of top laner no one likes. You just split push until no one likes you. At least he won't be able to get the turret here, but you know what are you gonna do, I suppose. And to be fair, his name is also like just fantastic. By fantastic, I mean it's awful. Did I ever mention like this guy's really fed? Please don't pull him. Please don't pull him. Why didn't you? Why didn't you just E? Please. And now he's dead. Yeah, no, that was a real strategic, great decision you made there, buddy. Real just. I'm sorry. I am a bit salty off of that. But like, this is just beautiful. Well, we have Trading Force now. Dead Man's Plate, probably. It is good on Shaco. Lux is doing a lot of damage, but if she's kind of a burst ranged mage, so and if she's using that burst on me in the first place, then that's probably not a good thing. Though it kind of depends. Well, basically what I'm saying is like justifying not going to magic this time, and the fact they have a lot more AD means I should do that. So, but because Lux does do a lot of damage, I should still go some health. So we're probably going to go about doing that. And are you trying to get my red? You're not. Is our turret gonna die? Very possibly. Can I arrange to warp to smite that? Yeah! Where is everybody? Oh, alright, they're dead. And Lissandra's going full speed ahead to slay this grip. I actually had vision of him still. It's pretty great. Dragon is a very good call right now. There is a Lee Sin, which of course is very difficult to deal with. But okay, never mind, he's over there. We will lose our mid turret because of that, and we probably should abandon this jokester dragon to make it so this doesn't die. But once again, the minions will barely save us. This does not seem like a very good idea to go in here, especially since we have Alistar can potentially just combo us, and Shaco's trying his best to juke him out. It will not work, but you know, he tried. That's all that necessarily matters at the end of the day. What are you trying at? What is this jokester doing? There's so many jokesters here, and I don't like it. Okay, Lysandra, you're doing things. Blitzcrank's doing things. A lot of people are doing things. Oh, Jiminy Christmas. Oh, Jiminy Christmas, guys. You need to understand that I'm not here to assist you in these dark times. Alright, maybe if I just, like, kind of, like, do some damage here. Alright, that's good. That worked. I also got a crit, which helped. The crit probably did help. That was a bit awkward, but he should still die. And I don't like the idea of chasing that. I can, like, kind of auto this guy a few times, just kind of watch him suffer, and then he's gonna dash because this game loves dashes, and we're just gonna kind of like walk away now because he healed. So that's gonna be the end of that discussion, and we'll just recall now. So yo Lee Sin, get your face out of here. I probably shouldn't recall there. Seems a bit risky. All right, mid turret's dead. Positives. Shaco is a very strange build, but at least he's doing okay. Lissandra's also kind of doing okay now. I mean, I guess Varus is going the no attack speed arrow damage build, which it doesn't make much sense because he has Fervor of Battle, which is a strange way to go about things, but it's fine. Like, they took my red buff. That's not even remotely surprising, but sweet anyway. Deep struggle. You got it, buddy. This is indeed a deep struggle. And my strength of ages, that maxes out at 250, right? I could be wrong. There's a 300. It is 300. Okay. I like how I immediately was like, wait, maybe it's 300. And then it didn't take long, but I realized it. So that's pretty sweet. You know, it's also pretty surprising how much Training Force actually does help with my damage. So I like it. I also like this guy. He seems pretty happy with himself. I swear this thing's impossible. Let's just ult the guy. Just ult the guy. Don't make any decisions we'll regret. He almost like went full speed ahead at the end anyway, but at least we didn't do anything to regret. Also, I love how we never got Hunter's Potion, but at the end of the day, we don't really need it because Strength of Ages is so good. So that'll be that. Blitzcrank getting a kill. Not gonna lie, I feel like this game should be going worse for some reason. Maybe it's just because, like, whenever I see a fed Lux in the game, it seems like the game's lost because Lux is so flippin' strong when she's fed. But at the end of the day, she's kind of squishy as well. So, you know what? You know what else is squishy? This Rift Skull that you were killing Graves, that is now mine. It is mine. No one's allowed to have it. So, there you go. Nice claw there, buddy. I liked it a lot. Let's activate this crystal from the Ether Heavens. It's not from the Ether Heavens, I lied. Are you folks okay? No ultimate is no ultimate is available. So I would advise you all to be cautious. Well, if you landed that would have been great. So that's a plus. Shaco is once again going about his daily business, being a sneaky man. We'll smite that for the buff, and that's pretty much it. And then we'll kind of walk over here, and then we'll immediately activate it. Okay, just be a tank. Be a tank. Be a tank. Okay, we're being too much of a tank. I was hoping being a tank would maybe save someone, but I don't think it actually did. And they were actually able to kill me still, so that's a bit of a disappointment. Hopefully they live here, though. It seems unlikely. It seems very unlikely, but they're managing it somehow. Shaco almost baiting. Ah, it worked! Kind of. Our mid turret is in a bit of a finicky situation. Blitzcrank is somehow not dead. Oh, red buff. Red buff. The Blitzcrank got himself. What's Blitzcrank? Is he building tanky? Yeah, he's building tanky. The Sheen probably helped a lot there. We can buy our chain vest now and continue to be a speedy scorpion. Alright. 20 more. Two more stacks, and we'll continue our health escapades. After Dead Man's Play, I might go Warmog's, honestly, just because Warmog's Heart is silly. That's the passive where you have over 3,000 health. So that might be something I'll try. It does, I mean, I probably should get, like, armor more, though. Yeah, I mean, I feel like Thornmail would be smarter, so I probably will go Thornmail. It's just, but I will go Warmog's at some point. That I can guarantee. That knife did a lot of damage, but it did hit the back of the Krug, which I think means it does bonus damage. I couldn't tell you for sure. We're going to activate these spires, because these jokesters keep trying to deactivate them, and I don't like it one bit. Where are you, where are y'all? Where are y'all? I never say y'all, but I'm saying it now because I'm Texas, and I'm not Texan, or Texasan. I'm activating this thing as well, because they just broke it. Alright, we have our ultimate up. Dead Man's Plate is within our grasp in, you know, somewhat fair amount of time. So hopefully we can achieve that. And once again, our team is in a finicky situation. And I kind of don't like the finicky situation they're involved in necessarily. It's mostly not knowing where Yasuo is. Like, he can show up. Okay, he's not going top. I was expecting him to show up top and just, like, destroy that turret within seconds. Not what happened. But it concerned me for sure. Okay, I thought Blitzcrank was going to die there. Thankfully, he didn't. We should still, like, Blitzcrank, dude. You gotta understand that, you know, you can't call your 80 carry bronze if you make, like, the mistakes to have the same principles. Which is going way too far alone when no one else is coming with you. Like, it's just, it seems, and then it was easy to run surrendered. Yeah. That's pretty great. Oh boy. I just find that so good. Like, he calls his 80 carry bronze and then also makes, like, terrible mistakes over and over. I'm just saying. It's one of those things where it's like, you want to laugh at them because they deserve it, in a way. Oh well, of course we're not going to laugh at them. Was that ultimate from Lissandra a good decision? Potentially was, but so far I'm gathering the overall answer was probably no. Of course, you know, they wanted to get a kill there, which is fine. It just didn't really work out at the end of the day. And, well, I don't know if this is going to really work out for you, but, you know, you're dead. You are very, very dead. You are very, very dead. Can I, like, move at all possible? That'd be fantastic, honestly. Alright, I'm exhausted now, so that was okay. It was getting really hard for me. Please just FF. Oh, Blitzcrank. Oh, Blitzcrank. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Probably lost this game. In fact, I'm pretty much positive we lost it at this point, because the last 5 minutes has been people dying and getting caught out over and over and over again. Before those 5 minutes, we're actually making a comeback. And now, no. Just very much no. So that's pretty fantastic stuff. We'll probably try to kill this jokester here and see what we can accomplish with using arm adjusted powers. And that'll be that. And now we can maybe ult this guy and probably not get a triple, but we can try our best. And apparently Shaco is the one getting all those kills, so my mistake. Yeah, well, you have no idea what you're doing, alright, and your build makes no sense, but he has a triple kill, so maybe Shaco was onto something. This is not going to end well. I kind of figured that would happen, but at the same time, I wasn't really in risk there. So we just got a bunch of kills there, which is pretty sweet. You want to get this blue? Is that what you all want to do? Is maybe acquire a Baron buff here, because that would be a very smart decision. So let's do that. Game is still not entirely over. I'm pretty confident now we can't win it, but it's still possible. Most of it is people not getting caught by Lux, which is why we've been dying pretty much in the past, is people kept getting hit by Lux's snare. In my opinion, what are not very difficult to die situations. I don't know. Let's get ready for Thornmail now, and hopefully that can make our tank escapades increase a great deal. I don't think that the refillable potion is necessarily useful to us at this point, so we'll just kind of let it go and kind of skitter off in the jungle. And you know, if this game does result in a loss and you know it gets uploaded anyway, I apologize. But you know, this game it's still a close game. It's a relatively close game, and at the end of the day, that's what I like. That's what I like. I like, even if you know questionable decisions will be made. That's par of the course. At least it's a close game. It's not like one side. I'd rather have something a game like this than a one-side stomp where we're the ones winning. And a lot of people will say that, but a lot of people don't actually mean it. A lot of people do clearly really love stomps because of the fact that, you know, there's so many people who will be one-side stomp and they'll just sit near the Nexus when it's about to win. And a lot of people do that when the enemy team's just like, please surrender. And there's two people on their team that keep saying no to surrender. It's like, why are you saying no to surrender? We're getting destroyed. I don't know. I'll never understand that ideology of, hey, let's not surrender even though it's like 46 to nothing and stuff like that. I'll never get it. But that's just me, and to each their own, I suppose. We should probably stop trying to engage when Shaco is not here, because he is the one with 10 kills on our team somehow. I don't know if all of those he deserves, but he's gotten them. That's the thing you gotta consider. Okay, we're gonna clear that a little bit first because I have a feeling this is gonna go pretty badly. So let's kind of waltz on over here. Alright, Blitzcrank's dead. And alright, Sandra's dead. Yeah, no, this is... Yeah, let me just go get him real quick. Let me just do that. So, you engaged when I was top. That's not a good idea. It's not a good idea. I mean, yeah, we're probably going to lose because people are trying... Because Blitzcrank is obsessive with engaging when the tank isn't there. But it's fine. It's fine. No way we can stop them, so as long as Varus just plays it cool, doesn't try to go in here, I think the world is fine. AD carry, 0 damage. I don't think that's necessarily an issue here. Am I actually going to die here? Apparently, Lee Sin still has his ultimate, which says a lot. That Lee Sin did have to use his ultimate in that team. I would really assume that he did, but oh well. Well, I picked Varus, I mean. No, Varus does damage, you flippin' dingo berry. It's just that his build is bad, and he's also 3 and 9. So, I don't think any AD carry is going to do that much damage when they're 3 and 9 and have no attack speed. Unless your name's Draven. But even then, if you're 3 and 9, you probably won't be doing much damage. So, alright. Can we get Thorn Mail? I think we need a little bit. Yeah, we need 300 more. Okay. This is a upsetting game for sure. And I don't need to. I know I hope I'm not like getting the ideology that I'm complaining too much. And again, I'm trying to keep a positive outlook. We still could win. Graves on their team isn't necessarily that strong. Again, and most of the time on Yasuo and Lux. And it's a real big issue when people like try to engage on those important targets when me, which has the hardest, well, I don't have the hardest CC, I think that goes to Blanzo and Sandra, but it's like we have all the CC in our team in these slows, but we're utilizing it all on like one person, and then we don't really have damage to take care of everybody else, and it's a bit of a picky situation. I honestly don't think Barris should get that raid. I think I would make better use of it, but we're not gonna tell him no, I suppose. So what's gonna be the plan here? We're probably not going to go in if I had to guess, because it seems like a poor choice, but yo, that was a crit. That was a crit. That was a decision. That was a decision indeed. It wasn't a good one, but it was a decision. So you do you, Lysandra. I'll do me. Oh god, are you guys really trying to make this happen? Because I don't think it's really working out for you. Yeah, we're just gonna like kind of like, what just happened there? What just wait, what? Does anybody know why I'm confused? I clicked my ultimate on someone, and I swear, I heard the sound from my ultimate go off, and then nothing happened. Neither of them have Quicksilver. What am I, maybe it's like when an auto attack animation, everything goes off, but doesn't actually hit. Did I accidentally cancel my ultimate? I don't know. I don't know, and this Blitzcrank as a person, I don't like. Alright, well, that was a game. I mean, it wasn't a good game by any means, but, well, let me rephrase that. It wasn't an amazing game by any means, but it was a relatively close game, and at the end of the day, I still did some pretty cool Skarner things, I suppose. I just really don't like Skarner, so I'm sorry. This is what you're gonna get. I'm sorry. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to like, comment, if you have anything fantastic to say. I'll be sure to subscribe to raise one from my heart. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.